Hey guys, and welcome back out here to the Hetrick Outdoor YouTube channel. So I've got this crazy idea, something I've been thinking about doing for a while. So I think we're gonna go ahead and just kind of get at it. So I want to welcome to you guys to the very first episode, part 1 of building a road tripping lawnmower. We're gonna do like 500 miles on this thing. So this is what I'm starting with, because it's what I've got mostly. It was free. I know the motor turns over on it. I know it starts to an extent. All right guys, so now that we have this thing pushed into the shop, we got our air box or our air cleaner out. It's in good shape. We've drained all the old gas out of it. So now we are going to remove the carburetor, get it out and get it cleaned. I checked the oil, it's good on oil. Fuel filter's not clogged up. Like I said, we did drain all the old gas, so it's completely dry now. We're gonna take this carburetor apart, get it cleaned up, and then I believe we'll be ready to throw a battery in it, some fresh gas, and see if she'll fire off. So I'm gonna get to removing this carburetor, and we'll see what happens. All right guys, so I had to pull the engine cover because I was noticing some like rat's nest up in here, and I'm glad I did because this wire's, they've chewed some of the insulation off this wire. So we're gonna get that wrapped up with some electrical tape, and then we're gonna continue to move to taking that carburetor off right here and getting it all cleaned up. And then hopefully we can throw some gas in here and she'll run. So I'm gonna wrap that wire in some electrical tape, and we're gonna pull this carb, and hopefully we can get this thing to run. Seem to have misplaced my ratchet. It's in my pocket. I also have to look into souping the motor up on this thing so it'll go faster. That's going to be a challenge, but hopefully moving this car won't make this any more of a challenge. And the thing is you could always order a new carburetor, but that's just not as much fun as rebuilding the old one. It's cheap. Okay, there we go. Okay. That seems fine. That's dirty, but it seems fine. Alright, so there's a carburetor. Doesn't seem to be too gummed up. She is dirty though, very, very dirty. There's our carburetor, guys. Normally there's just a bolt that holds this bottom on. I'm guessing this sensor thing here holds it on. All the seals seem to be in good nick, so good shape. So we're going to break this down, take it apart, blow through it with some Blow through it with some carburetor cleaner, and hopefully we'll be up and running in a second. You guys look right there. That's why we got to be cleaning our carb. It's full of gunk. I got that stupid sensor off. Everything seems to be in good nick, so I think just some simple carb cleaner will take this thing a long way. So all the seals look good. Everything's moving. All the doors are moving. So all the flaps, or whatever you want to call them, intakes, are moving. So we're going to go through with some torch cleaning files and hit all the little jets, spray through it with some carb cleaner, and put her back together. So hopefully she'll run after that. Alright guys, so we just dropped the battery and fresh gas in this mower. Battery's been on the charger all night. It is a used battery, so still don't know if this thing's gonna run. I'm gonna set you guys down and we're gonna set you up where you can see it, hopefully, and we're gonna give it its first crank. All right, turn our gas on. Oh, climb aboard here. All right, so she started once. So she fired off once, ran for a second, and then quit running. So I don't know what that means. The other day she fired up off ether just fine. I said the other day she fired up off ether just fine. Now that battery just ain't got enough in it to do it again. Huh. Nothing. So let me go roll out that little jump starter and we'll see what happens. Because she fired up for a second. She just wouldn't stay running. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Let's see, we're getting gas to the carburetor. Maybe I need to throw the air filter on it and see what happens. We'll see. Alright guys, as you can hear, she is up. She is running. Hell, both headlights work, though they're not very bright, so they're definitely gonna have to do something else, bust them out and wire them into some LED pods is probably what we're gonna do. But she's running under her own power completely, and that's pretty darn good to me. So now we're gonna see if we can get her to ride around a little bit and move under her own power.